Wait, who's the what now?
Who's the what now? Yeah, that's my reaction. Who? Why?
And look, Toval's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, that's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
Alright, 9:25, Saturday. Field study day. Excited. Hello friends, my name is Shrine. It's time for more Trails of Cold Steel Legend of Heroes. I thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I do always appreciate it. And we're going to Roer.
It's 8:20, so we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
Oh, they've been working on the performance for the festival. That's awesome.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes. But they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited.
Milliam's always excited. It's great. So great.
I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
I can only shudder to guess.
What did Sara say? Previous day, dinner time.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups. Meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
On the field? Okay. That's awesome.
Well, Sara randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
Oh wow, 8 hours. That's a long train ride.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Roer is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something. I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Roer to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
She's totally going to be there ahead of us.
She's like, she's gonna be there. No doubt there. Sharon's awesome though.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on too.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry, we've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
Sharon definitely knows what's going on. All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. Thank you. Lady Sara is awaiting your arrival on the academy field. I suggest you fully prepare yourselves before heading there. Please have a safe trip. Now I'm even more sure she knows exactly what's going on. Yeah. She knows for sure. Oh, they're seeing each other off again. It's getting awfully chill these days, isn't it? Hannah, is something wrong? Of course not. Everything's just peachy. That was weird. He's a crafty one, that's for sure. But I can't let him find out about the sweater I'm knitting for him just yet. I don't think he knows a thing. Your secret is safe. So I need to go... Oh, to the academy, right? Can I just warp there? Oh, hello. My family woke up early to see me off to work this morning. It sounds simple, but it was more heartwarming than you can imagine. Maybe I truly was in the wrong all along. I should have considered things from their perspectives. Oh, that's sweet. So he was having some family trouble for a while, but they all came to meet him. Oh! Hey guys. Aren't you glad we get to be in the same group again? Words cannot begin to express the agony. Aw, don't be shy. Me and Lemmy keep you safe, so no need to worry. Please stop talking. Good grief. It's like she's incapable of showing concern or tension. One would hardly think she's about to journey to Ordis. Well, she's been there multiple times. She should be hopefully fine. It's odd thinking about how close this month's field study was to being cancelled. And it's even weirder how relieved I felt that it wasn't. I know what you mean. I know we struggle through every month, but I feel the same sense of relief. I guess that just goes to show how much a part of their lives they become. We don't have a field study lined up for next month because of the festival. I'm guessing that means this month's field study will be doubly challenging. Oh, that's not good. Oh, good morning. Nice to see that you're all doing well, especially with everything that's been going on. But don't worry, I'm sure you'll all pull through no matter what you face. Good luck and be careful. Thank you, Jane. You're so sweet. Well, it's weird to go to the academy. You're all told to meet here at 9 a.m. Seems like I still have some time left. No idea what it's all about, but it'd probably be a good idea to finish preparing first. I mean, what am I supposed to prepare? Let's go to the field. Oh, instructor, I wasn't expecting you to be... There's Sharon! Weren't you in the dormitory when we left? Indeed, I was, but I was summoned here by Lady Sara. So after seeing all of you off, I came straight here. How did I guess she'd get ahead of us? You know, at this point, I shouldn't really be surprised. Geez, she ain't the Rhine Ford's top mate for nothing. Personally, I would prefer not to ask her to come at all, but since she'll be acting as Group A's guide, not much of a choice. Why, thank you. Wait, why do we need a guide? So you're telling me... Oh, it looks like everyone's here already. Emma! Group B. Oh, Sharon's here too? That all went by so fast. Well, we've got all of you here now. And look at that! 9 a.m. Right on time. Huh? What's that sound? Sounds like a rush of air. No, that's not quite it. Sounds to me like an airship. Are you kidding me? Wait, an airship? Look! What is it? What the heck is that? Here they come! Who? Who exactly? I want to know. Why is there an airship? Oh, it's in the royal red, isn't it? Vermilion red? Vermilion flame? Is that the prince's airship? Mouse all agape. What's this thing even doing here? Wow, it's so cool. The Crimson Airship? Who does it belong to? An Imperial Army warship? Maybe? No, not enough giant guns. Still, the shape looks familiar. Oh, now I remember it. It's like the white wings of Libero. You think so too, right? You mean like the Arisil? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance. The Arisil, wasn't that a high-speed cruiser from the Kingdom of Libero? Indeed. It was on that very airship that Prince Elevert made his triumphant return to Heimdall. No way. They're not seriously going to land here, right? Of course they are. It's a 75R from bow to stern. It might be a little bit of a snug fit, but they should be able to touch down. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Wait a minute, how do you know how large it is? Ooh, that is tight fit. Wow. Good piloting there. Wow. It'd been like a crushed building if I was trying to land it. Lots of crushed buildings. Awesome! An airship. But why is it here? What are we doing with it? This is the best! It's actually very pretty up close. The more I look, the more it seems just like the Arisil, except red. It bears the crest of Erebonia though. So at the very least, it's an airship from the Empire.
Salutations, my beautiful friends! It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Prince Elevert is here. Yes. And Mueller.
Prince Olivert.
And Major Vander.
I'm glad to see you all again.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. It looks like this will be quite the crowd pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Real stars of the show are this airship and the fine gentlemen we have aboard.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time.
Who is that?
I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Is that?
I know that voice.
Wait, her dad? What? What is he doing there?
The Radiant Blade Master?
Father!
So that's Laura's dad?
Wait, who's the what now?
Who's the what now? Yeah, that's my reaction. Who? Why?
And look, Toval's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, that's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
Allow me to introduce you. Captain Victor S. R. said, who will be assuming command of this ship. Really?
So that's what this is about.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
What are they doing here? Patrick? gawking. That's great. Just gawking.
Wow, what a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better alive than on paper. Principal Van Dyke, you too?
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study.
That is a big change, but awesome.
He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
What? We'll be riding in style.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Roer.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
You'll be okay, Emma.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arsail class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
The Courageous. Oh, finally. Looks awesome. "9:30 a.m. same day." That's an awesome looking ship. Oh, it's fast too. Whoa. And Laura's dad is piloting it? Nice. Oh, Mater Park. Are they gonna land in Mater Park? No, they're going over Mater Park. Oh, scare people. Oh, Carl. We knew exactly what that was. Oh, Alto Street. Cool, you get to see the capital again. Lost District. Look in the sky. Oh crap, not him. Blue Blanc. You can't go steal an airship. Oh, Claire. Not even our high-speed trains could hope to match that. That may be true, but we still have our own strengths. How's the investigation coming along? Well, they've been pretty blatant about trying to obstruct us, so basically, that we expected. Same as true in other areas as well. Understood? Respond with pattern 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, ma'am. It's Claire. Being authoritative all day, like usual. Oh, the district. Okay. It's Elise.
My, what a spectacular sight. My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Reen?
You're up there, aren't you, Reen? Oh, the royalty. Oh, Cedric, and is that A king and queen, the emperor and empress? Oh, wow. Haven't seen them before.
Wow!
He's impressed.
That's the Courageous! Oliver finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our staid and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I wonder if he likes it. I kind of don't think so.
Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Liberl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun for now.
What was that?
Still, this was certainly an unexpected play.
Why did Oliver have his gun out? And Mueller was there. Were they fighting the Chancellor at one point?
He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
That sounds not good. Sounds quite ominous. What is the Chancellor up to? Oh, whoa. That's cruising around. Went past Heimdall, went past the Academy again. That's an awesome airship. I want to look around it. Norita Province, southern edge over the Swartz something barrier. Oh wow, the inside, finally. The Bridge of the Courageous.
It's currently 10:02, and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 Arj. We've just passed through the Schwartz-Drake Barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 Arj.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Laura's shocked her dad is a captain. So this is what the bridge of a cruiser looks like. It's all kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, this ship is equipped with the Epstein Foundation's latest information processing system. Huh. So they actually managed to get the Reinfort Group, Zeiss's Central Cat Factory, and the Epstein Foundation to collaborate? I suppose you would be the most well-informed of matters of technology. It took the combined effort of countless supporters to take this airship from blueprint to beauty. I've caused a great many people into a small amount of trouble gathering the technology and funds to build it. It's nice to know even princes have trouble with financing sometimes. Alas, it's true. I had to borrow quite a sum from a number of sources, the Emperor himself among them. But all my labors bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all of my ideal specifications. At the length of 75 Arg. It's almost twice the size of the original Arcel. And with it supporting 20 of ZCF's high-performance engines, it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3,000 SPH. Not quite as fast as the Arcel's 3,600 SPH, but the Courageous boasts high armor and interception capabilities. Good grief, she's memorized all the specs already. Still, the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. Sounds like he's compensating for something. Wow, Fee. I heard something like this was in development, but I never would imagine you'd pack this much power into it. Well, now we have a rough idea how extravagant this ship is. But what I don't understand is why my father's sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Unless, Father, did you actually enlist in the Imperial Army? I can understand why you might be perplexed. However, this ship isn't part of any military force. Huh? So wait, it is officially regarded as a property of the Imperial family? Precisely. I intend this ship to give wings to a third faction of sorts, unconnected to both the Imperial and Provincial armies. To that end, I could think of no finer captain than Viscount Arced. Well, that at least explains some of it. I see what you're getting at, yeah. The fastest airship in the Empire, captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Couldn't ask for a stronger determinant than that. I'll say. Well, that's my hope anyway. About half of the crew here are on loan from my division, the 7th Armored. The rest are civilians representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me, I'm here because I just got that good at gathering information. They also tasked me with the point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. Tovo's definitely a good choice. He's got tact and patience to spare. On the other hand, I'm more the face-punching type. Frankly, I'm still shocked we're here. I never have imagined we'd be flying in such a marvel of a ship, such a distinguished crew. And you got me curious, though. Are you intending to tour the whole empire like this? That's our plan, yes. The hope is that it might help assuage some of the tension that's been building across the nation. If we happen to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. Ah, that makes sense considering they've got their own airship too. The Intelligence Division and the RMP seem to be keeping them in check for now, but having a ship like this in the air will definitely put even more pressure on the Liberation Front. In other words, this ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? Genius. And if I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take to the skies whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day I'll even be able to put on a recital soaring in the skies above Heimdall. What? No. Well, putting aside certain idiotic flights of fancy, at this speed it should take less than an hour to reach Roer. Feel free to make yourselves at home while you're aboard. Aside from restricted areas like the engine room, you have the run of the ship. Go on and poke around a bit. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. I think I'll take you up on that. Me too. And that's how we ended up flying to our destinations aboard the Empire's newest, most cutting-edge cruiser. We didn't just sit and look out the windows. Of course, with the captain's permission, each set about exploring the courageous, seeing what this top-of-the-line airship had to offer. Okay. Everything on this airship is really cutting edge. Prince Oliver does love his surprises. First a return to Heimdall on the Arcel, and now this. I knew that the captain's daughter would be coming on aboard, but seeing them talk is rather heartwarming. Please relax and leave the operation of the ship to us. The crew here comes from a wide range of backgrounds, but we've all confidence in our skills. Good. I feel like saving. That is insane. Captain! Honestly, you could have told me about this a little sooner. Is this the reason you've been so busy lately? I apologize for the secrecy, but much of this project fell under the veil of strict confidentiality. There are some things I'm forbidden to speak of even to my daughter. I'm sure you realize that. But Klaus must have known, right? Why was he allowed to know while I was left in the dark? Well, we're really honored to have been invited aboard. We can rest a bit easier once we arrive in the Roer, knowing we have an Imperial escort. Indeed you can. The Original Army will have little choice but to accommodate you. This ship's purpose is to act as a deterrent to both factions as well as the Imperial Liberation Front. By doing that, the courageous will hold the old guard at bay long enough for something new to take root. I'm sure it will. They chose wisely in naming you captain. Still, I assume that's not this ship's only purpose. Well? True, building an airship this advanced seems excessive if all you're going to use as a deterrent. Laura's right. There has to be some other purpose it was made to fulfill. Very perceptive of you. I regret that I wasn't able to discuss this with you properly when we were in Legram last month, but I'm proud to see just how much you've grown since you enrolled at the academy. I have my class to thank for that. Learning alongside them has been a constant source of insights. So, tell me, Reen, how's she doing? Is Laura getting along with the other students? Huh? I think she's fitting in fine. I see. That's reassuring to hear. At times I worry that growing up in a sword-fighting household caused her to end up less well-rounded than her peers. Hope you and the others will continue looking out for her. Of course. We're glad she's with us. We can't imagine Class 7 without her. I can't help but get the feeling that she's something more to you than just simply a classmate. Whatever the truth may be, hope you'll continue treating her as the lady she is. I'm not one to abide inappropriate behavior toward my daughter. Oh, I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about. But I like to think I know how to conduct myself towards my classmates. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. What are the two of you going on about with all your whispering and your furtive glances? It's nothing you need to concern yourself with, just a little discussion between men. You needn't worry. We'll be sure to get you to your field study safely. As student of Thor's, I expect you to give it your utmost. Huh? He really does care about her. That was cute. He's like, you better treat her right. Does he think they like each other? Oh, that's cute. Hello, so escort your destination. Hope your field studies proves to be a fruitful one. Just don't forget to conduct yourself as students of Thor should during your time there. Rain went kaput. Kaput. Elevator? Hello there. You'll find the ship's hangar beyond here. Feel free to go in if you like. Unfortunately, though, we can't let you into the factory and engine room opposite. That's fine, don't worry. Oh, they're in here. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I had no idea the Reinfurt company was involved in developing something on the scale of all this time. Then, I found it was all a collaboration with the Espen Foundation and CCF. And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under a ring right now? Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of projects in development by the Reinfurt Group. Lately, the directors have... I knew it. Oh? Hello, Master Rean. Sorry, am I interrupting something? Oh, it's okay. Have you finished exploring the airship? I expect to be a while long before we reach Roer. Finished? I don't even think I've seen half of it yet. It's kind of overwhelming. I'm looking forward to landing in Roer, though. It's been a while since I've seen the industrial metropolis. It's not too far from my hometown, so I'd always heard about it in passing. Oh, that's right. You're from Ymir, so I guess you would then. You want a little refresher? I can bring you up to speed on all things Roer. Sure, why not? Roer used to be a factory town, but it grew into a hotspot for technology as a result of its steel and heavy industry. The population is around 200,000, and since the city is in the Nortia province, it's under Marquis Ragner's jurisdiction. Ah, that's right. I still find it kind of wild that Angelica's his daughter. You know, last time I visited, it felt like the whole city was man-made. Trees and grass were rare sights. It made it kind of hard to tell how large the city really is. Well, the city itself is basically one giant structure divided into several levels. It's been expanded so many times that even long-time residents occasionally wind up in places they don't recognize. Why, I've lost count of the number of times I've had to go pick up Lady Alisa when she lost her way. that was when I was a kid. Don't say like it still happens. Really, it was a long time ago. Something tells me we're looking at the not quite so distant past. Anyway, north of Roer is the Sachin iron mine. The iron mined there makes its way into the most of Reinford's group's products in some form or another. The amount of ore they get from just that mine is immense. The Empire would be a different place today without it. I don't doubt it. Even our textbooks mention the Sachin mine. It's been vital to the Empire since back before the Obo Revolution. In the center of Roer, you can't miss the Reinford's group's corporate headquarters, which is also basically my house. Honestly, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back anytime soon. Alisa. I guess there's no point in moping about it now. We've yet to have a field study that didn't spiral into some sort of hectic adventure, but I'm ready if you are. Well, we'll just take it as it comes. And be wishing you all the best. That's sweet. Getting this ship ready for day was a real struggle. The ECF and Espen Foundation's help really greased the wheels, though. Yeah, welcome to Courageous. This maybe is the most state-of-the-art airship in the world, hands down. Wow. What's this? Factory and engine room off limits. Oh. This where I was before? I guess I'll go to Area 3 now. Now who to talk to? Where are you all? Oh, hey guys. Come on, nobody wants to see dudes sing. It's all about the ladies. Besides, if we make outfits skimpy enough, guys will breaking down the doors to get in. Oh my gosh, Crow, no. Are you three working out what to do for our concert? Yeah, we've got the general gist of it figured out now, but... let me ask you, Reen. Do you prefer male or female vocals? That's a really important question, too, since it'll change the audience we draw. That's a tough decision. Why don't we try both, then? You know what? That'd be perfect. Yeah, we like the idea. 2 songs would be perfect length, too. Rehearsing is a bit tougher, but I think we should do it. And let's just use both plans, too. You won't see me complaining. He seems really excited for this. Good job, Elliot! Your deal is all the subtlety of a sledgehammer. You realize that this will put us in direct competition with Class 1, correct? We need to do something with a degree of class in order to take them on. What's in here? Hey there, welcome to the supply room. We don't actually have too many supplies here though, since we're kind of in a rush. Still, if you want anything, let me know. You're my first customer. Should I buy anything here? Do I need anything? I hope not. I don't think I need anything. Oh, you don't have that much. That's fine. What room is this? Barracks. When it comes to firepower, the ship's equipped with the bare minimum. That's not just due to lack of time either. It was a conscious decision on our part. We want to focus our ship to be the things we stand for, not how much fancy weaponry it's got. Of course, that doesn't mean we won't react appropriately if anyone's foolish enough to try anything against us. I bet. There's the rear deck. Oh. Oval. Sara.
Instructor Sara?
Toval? What are you guys doing out here?
Oh, just a little bracer-to-bracer information swapping.
That's about the long and short of it. Been a while since I saw you guys, though. Not since last month in Legram.
Yeah, always nice to see a friendly face, though.
Well, despite keeping in touch with him and setting up these arrangements, it came as a surprise to me to see him on board, too.
Clearly, it was meant to be. Honestly, I was only brought on because of my connection with Viscount Arcade.
This airship really is in a class all its own, though. It's not every day you see a ship owned by the Imperial family and captained by the Radiant Blade Master.
This cruiser has the potential to be an important force in Erebonia going forward. Without ties to the Imperial or provincial armies, it can potentially keep both of them in check if need be. It might not be able to do that quite as well as a strong guild presence could, but it'll still help protect a lot of people.
That's true. It still frustrates me how the guild used to be an institution here, and now we're just barely keeping the lights on. At least the Crossbell branch sends its people over to help us out when we need a hand, though.
Wenzel's one thing, but we owe McLean so many favors, I've lost count.
McLean? Wait, are you talking about...
Oh, yeah, I guess you would have heard of him. He's an A-rank bracer over at the Crossbell branch. A guy we used to work with named Wenzel works there now, too. Wait, maybe we should back it up a bit.
The guy we're talking about is Arios McLean, aka the Divine Blade of Wind. The name probably sounds familiar to you because he's also a practitioner of the 8 Leaves One Blade style.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I've never met him myself, but I heard a lot about him from my master. He mastered the school's second form. It sounds about as untouchable as anyone who holds the title of Divine Blade.
Well, he's pretty damn strong, I'll give you that. Bailed me out of more tough spots than I'd like to admit. Speaking of, you know who else is a student of the 8 Leaves School? Cassius Bright.
Wait, I'm not even a student of 8 Leaves School. That's awesome.
We were talking about him before, remember? He's the bracer who took command during that big incident 2 years ago. Though from what I heard, he left the way of the sword behind a while back.
Cassius Bright was here in Erebonia. Wait, 2 years ago.
It was an eventful time, to put it lightly. And yeah, we have Cassius to thank for getting us past that. But afterward, well, you know the story from there. They shuttered guild branches all across the Empire, one after the other. And your dear, sweet instructor was out of a job.
I'd be glad to give you all the grisly details, but it's a long story. We should probably save it for another time. But hey, the guild seems to have a good track record with folks from the 8 Leaves School. Maybe you should consider a career as a bracer. Door's always open, you know?
Me? A bracer?
Yeah, Reen, be a bracer.
Huh. I never really thought about it before.
Hey, there's enough of us singing the bracer blues without you trying to recruit my students.
Never hurts to start them early. Seriously, though, we're always looking for more good people. If that's something you wanted to do, I wouldn't turn you down.
I'll give it some thought.
That was cool. Now, where can I go to now? Front deck? Oh, the girls are out here. The view from up here is so beautiful. I feel like I'm weightless, soaring peacefully above the clouds. You know, this is actually the first time I've ever been on an airship. Oh, I think I'm starting to feel a little dizzy. Is that normal? Poor Emma. Whoa, this ship is amazing! We're flying faster than a bird. Take that bird! Take that bird. Now I kind of want one. For dinner. I wonder if Gramps will give me my own airship if I ask him real nice. You can already fly around on Lammy. Don't go get greedy. The airship we used in the cores was pretty fast, but this one's even faster. In fact, its specs already seem pretty high across the board. Fancy stuff. Never a dull moment in Class 7, I guess. Nope. Hey, Prince.
At long last, the courageous has finally taken to the skies of Erebonia. I feel like a mother hen watching her chicks leave the nest.
I'll take your word for it.
This may sound a bit forward of me to say, but it sounds like you had some hurdles getting this project together.
It was no easy ride, I'll say that.
I doubt it would have come together without the prince's unwavering dedication and tireless work. He had to find the time to raise funds and oversee the entire project, in addition to all his official duties. And to add to that, he had to take care of all the arrangements necessary to get Viscount Arcade installed as its captain.
I can't even imagine how busy your schedule must have been. Even from a student's perspective, it sounds brutal.
Well, for this ship to have any weight as a deterrent, I needed the Viscount. Thankfully, he agreed to my request. My plan is to create a neutral third power capable of acting independently of our nation's two competing factions. You can think of the Courageous as the first physical embodiment of that ideal.
A third party, huh? I feel like I'm starting to understand at least part of what it is you're trying to accomplish.
The road will be a difficult one, though.
True, but this is only the beginning. Seeing this ship soar through the clouds for the first time moves my heart. Just as when Class VII was formally established, I look forward to seeing what the future holds for the Courageous. And for the brave men and women of your class.
Your Highness.
We live in interesting times. The political situation across the Empire seems to grow more ominous by the day. But, with any luck, making a real show out of this ship's launch will push back against the prevailing climate.
Well, that's the hope at least. Either way, you'll have your whole life to split hairs about politics. For now, give your attention to your field study.
Thank you. I know you have high expectations for us, and I hope we'll be able to meet them.
Is that why you chose red as their color? Because his is red? Ah, it's a wonderful feeling standing on the deck, feeling the wind rush by. And how much more liberating would it be to shed these tiresome clothes and hold a beautiful concert above Roer? I might have misheard you, but did you just say you like to fly to orders hanging over the railing by your feet? Come on now, dear Mueller, I'm not that much of a masochist. I don't know if I've ever reconciled this side of Prince Olivert when he's like this. What he's like when he's actually being serious. And the way Major Vander can shoot him down without batting an eye, even though he's a prince, is really something. I get the feeling these two must have been through a lot together. Wonder how long they've known each other. Anyway, I think it's safe to call the grand unveiling of the ship a success. I suggest you focus on your field study for now. Leave keeping an eye on this fool to me. It's a full-time job. Thanks, we will. You and the prince really do seem close. I've only begun to paint the exquisite portrait of my life. And once my goals have been achieved, I shall go on natural forevermore. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was nice. Oh.
Attention all crew members and passengers. We will soon be entering Roer airspace. Please prepare for landing. And make sure you have all personal effects with you before disembarking.
Sounds like we're almost there. That was a shorter flight than I'd expected. Guess I'd better go round up the others and start getting ready.
Made it to Roer.
Roer Airport's granted us permission to land.
Commence landing preparations. And keep the engine warm. We'll be taking off again right after our guests have disembarked.
Aye, aye, Captain. Preparing the Courageous to land.
Including today, you've got 3 days for this month's field study. Make them count, guys. I plan on it. Do the best we can. You guys be careful in orders, okay? Yeah, it sounds like things could get dangerous there. Don't sweat it. We'll be fine. We ought to be alright if certain someone can keep her mouth shut. Take care and row, everyone. Will do. When we get back, we'll be jumping straight into festival prep. Hope you're ready to discover the true terror of planning by committee. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. With everything that's happened so far today, I almost forgot about that. Well, the songs and outfits finalized by the time we get back. And we should have the positions all figured out, too. Let's try to save Alisa a bit of strength. It'll be a shame to come back too tired to outdo Class 1. Oh, I think I could find the energy. That's all the more reason for us to return safe and sound. Ah, the spirited joys of youth. Sure, both your field study and the Academy Festival will prove valuable experiences for all of you. Work out there, guys, but not too hard, you hear? May the goddess go with you. Take care. Be well. That's sweet. They got a nice send-off. The Courageous touched down at the massive Roer airport, where we parted ways with the members of Group B. With us safely on the ground, it wasted no time taking to the skies again, ferrying the others west to Ordis. Roe was a maze in every direction, but Sharon guided us to Rhineford's corporate headquarters without missing a step. This tunnel goes on forever. I can't help but recall trying to navigate Galleria Fortress. Huh. I guess when you build it with tons of iron and concrete, everything starts to look pretty similar. We're not far from the city center now. You might want to brace yourselves. Roer has an even weirder layout than the capital. Hey, that's my hometown you're talking about, but can't deny it's true. Looks like we're finally out. Big, long tunnel. Oh, okay. Ornaments for all. Ooh. Escalator, nice. Roer. The industrial The what? The industrial metropolis. Whoa. The city extends above and below? Well, Roer grew up around steel fabrication and heavy industry. That's how it can be known as the Empire's industrial metropolis. You're right, it is weird. It's got a population around 200,000 people too. That's as big as the capital of a smaller country. Guess so. I feel like the city's gotten even bigger since the last time I was here. Huh, the Rhineford Corporate headquarters on the upper level, right? That's right. If you'd like to visit, just head up the escalator. Sharon's all smiles today.
Allow me to welcome you to Roer, home of the Rhineford Company. I sincerely hope that your field study here will be a fulfilling one.
Well, thank you, Sharon. I hope it will be too. Wow, a moving staircase. Whoa, they're going too fast. Escalators? Right, the first one was built in ice. After that, technicians have decided to try and build one too. Guess they want to show off a little, huh? Like kids, I swear. Look at that. Look at what, Fee? What is that? That's an awfully strange shape for a building. Wait, that's not even a building, is it? Nice catching. That's actually an orbital generator. But it's so big. Roer has many factories and industrial facilities that the city uses an enormous amount of orbital energy. Having large generators that send energy where it's needed is more efficient than each factory producing its own energy. That's quite a setup. Technology's really come a long way in such a short time. Nice. Alisa's home! Whoa. I've seen the building in pictures, but it's even more commanding in person. Guess you wouldn't expect any less from Rhineford's corporate HQ. I couldn't believe my eyes the first time I saw it either. It's a big building, sure, though not as big as Orch's Tower and Crossbell. There's a 40-floor skyscraper, the tallest on the continent now, I think. Oh, that's the tower we could see from the fortress, right? Yeah, that's where they were holding the trade conference last month. And you'd be so modest, Alisa. It's your family's digs. No one's gonna mind if you start talking it up a bit. I'm not trying to... Well, should we go inside? Sure. It's enormous! I can barely see the top of it. It's hard to believe something like this was actually built by human hands. The rest of the city is pretty nice, but I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw this building. There's no company in the world quite like Rhineford, so I suppose it makes sense. Their HQ is huge.
I can do this.
Yeah, you can do this. Go inside. Latest car models. Orbital generators. Tanks. Oh my gosh. Airship models. Just as fancy on the inside. Are all these scale models of machines Rhineford makes? Yep, I'll tell you more about them later if you're interested. Lady Alisa? Hello, Dalton. It's good to see you again. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. It's been 6 months since you've been home. I've heard you were attending a military academy in the outskirts of the capital. It looks like you finally decided to come back and visit the old homestead. Yeah, here I am. We'll be staying for the next 3 days. I see, that's wonderful news. Keep taking good care of her, Sharon. I certainly will. Well, it's one thing to hear about it, but I know what you mean. It kind of brings home the fact that she's a Rhineford. Let's just get going, okay? Let me show you the chairman's office. We'll be going to the 23rd floor. How many floors are there? Oh wow, elevators and everything. Oh, fancy. Excuse me, Madam Chairman. I brought the ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Bring them in. As you wish. Wow. You can tell the buck stops here. That's one heck of a view.
So it looks like the Courageous' inaugural flyover in Heimdall and Roer was a success. But don't release an official statement until tomorrow. Yes, that'll be fine. Yes, I'd like you to begin as soon as possible. And keep a careful eye out for any insider trading. Hello, Arena Rhineford speaking. Yes, I understand. Fast-track the construction on the special train if you can. No, pay it no mind. I doubt Crossbell-related shares rising is indicative of a larger market trend. But sell them all early next month. Timing is key here.
Wow. She's like a commander issuing orders across multiple fronts. Yeah, it's impressive to see Toa do it, but Mrs. Rhineford seems to have it down to a science.
She's a general on the battlefield of business.
Ah, right. We all have other matters we need to attend to, so I'll get right to the point.
Just walked right by Alisa.
Here.
What?
Thank you.
Just like, here you go. Take this envelope. Have fun. Bye.
I've cleared my schedule to dine with you this evening, so anything you wish to discuss can wait until then. I'll leave the rest to you, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. When do you expect to return this evening?
I'm planning on 7. Have our guests enjoy a night cruise, if you will.
That sounds splendid. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
That's it? That's all you have to say? I don't care if you ignore me, that's nothing new, but my classmates are here and you're on our board of directors. Would it kill you to show at least a little interest?
Alisa.
Whoa, Alisa, it's okay. You don't need to get worked up for our sake.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention.
Huh?
If you want to return in one piece, I'd suggest you steer clear of the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police. The same goes for the Marquis's mansion, though I can't imagine what business would take you there. Use common sense, and don't try to overstep your bounds. That'll be all.
Have a safe trip, Madam Chairman.
Wow, your mom's a real piece of work, Alisa.
Definitely a real piece of work. She is cold.
The army only wishes it was that efficient.
She certainly has the mettle to head up an international company like this, to say the least.
See? You see why I didn't want to come back now? You can't tell me that gave you a great impression of her.
I think you're being a little hard on her.
She was looking out for our safety, giving us that advice.
Just forget it. Getting all worked up and storming off in a huff is what she wants me to do, and I'm not going to give her the satisfaction.
Okay.
We'll be back before sundown, Sharon. I'd like you to have the guest rooms and dinner preparations sorted by then. Oh, and see to our luggage, would you?
As you wish. Have a safe trip, everyone.
Okay. You know, I'm all in favor of jumping right into our field study task. But is it really okay to just dump all the luggage on Sharon? I was wondering the same thing. Our luggage together must be quite a heft. It's Sharon, she'll be fine. Honestly, can you imagine her breaking a sweat carrying suitcases? I can't. You've got a point. She'll probably carry them all in one go. Well, look after guests does seem to be her specialty. Exactly. Anyway, let's see what kinds of things we got lined up on us for this trip. Alright. Let's see what the chairman gave to us. Field Study Day 1 assigned task. Mining a minor metal. From Rato. I'm looking for a particular rare sort of metal for my research, but I'm afraid I can't get it myself. If you're willing to help, I'll be in the western part of the upper level of the Roer Institute of Technology. Oh, okay. Can you hear me now? From Chief Johan. I'd like a hand with an experiment that concerns your Arcus units. Waiting for you inside the RF store, and I'll tell you more when I see you. Spinya By-Road Monster. Nortia Provincial Army. A powerful beast has appeared on the Spinya board. The Novitia Provincial Army hereby requests extermination. Rocky Croaker. Take the left path outside the city and turn left. Once it's eliminated, please report to soldier in front of the Marquis Wagner residence. Well, that brings us right over to them. Looks like she hit the sweet spot with the challenge factor. Kinda reminds me of Makia's dad. Can't really deny it. I'm sure. I bet she's so sure we've got us pegged. She probably thinks we won't be able to finish all these. But just you watch. We'll finish up every last one of them before evening. That'll show her. That's the spirit. Anyway, it's only 11:30 now, so we got plenty of time before sundown. We definitely got the hang of this whole field study thing now, so let's show Roer some Class 7 spirit. Right. How cute. Okay, and I'm going to end this episode here. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and have an awesome day. Bye.